Here's a quick video of my 2006 Lincoln Town Car. I'm going to be removing this lower steering arm. In my last video, that upper steering arm over there, I took it all apart and I lubricated it and got it working like a champ. But still, my steering has not gotten any better. So although this arm here looks new, looks like somebody's changed it before, I'm taking it off and I'm going to see what the issue is with it, because it's either this or my rack and pinion. I really don't want it to be the rack and pinion, but we'll see. So I'm taking this off and I'm going to work it, and if it's stiff, I'm going to try to go ahead and get it freed up too. So that's where I'm going right now. I'm going to get a socket and put on here. I think, pretty sure this was a pretty sure it was a 13. That's a 13. So let's see here. All right, got my long extension here, and that's not in exactly the right position to get to it, so I'm gonna turn my wheel a little bit, if I can do it before the lock hooks on me. Okay, yeah, that's perfect right there. And that's what I'm going to do with the bottom one too. I'm loosening up this bolt. I'm just going to get this bolt where it's kind of finger tight. I'm kind of burning daylight here. Still not finger tight. I don't care if it's just held in by a couple threads, but I'm going to get it where it's loose enough to where I can get it by hand. Yeah, I can get it by hand now. All right, and now I'm going to turn it to where the bottom bolt lines up with where I need it to be. So now I got to turn the steering wheel right to the right. It's a little bit too far. That looks pretty good right there, and I think I can get to it straight on here. This one's a smaller bolt, so it's probably a 12. So I'm going to move down to a 12 here. Let's see if I can get snake right in here. I might have to get my wobble. Let me go back and get my wobble. I need just a scooch more room. Go figure, I couldn't find my wobble extension, so I just turned the wheel enough to where I could get straight on it. I went right in front of my radiator hose, and I was able to get straight on it with turning the wheel just a little bit. And now I'm going to crack that loose, and we'll get that sucker off of there. Yeah, don't appear I'm on it all the way. I might still need some kind of universal joint or wobble. Oh, it wound up being a 10 millimeter too, by the way. Let me go see if I can find a 10 millimeter something or other. Well, I found a reducer, and I used my 1/4 inch drive universal with a extension. Unfortunately, the extension's a deep well, but should still work. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing off now, hopefully. It took a little bit of gusto, but I got it backed out. So now I'm going to pull this bolt out and that top one out, and we're going to see what's what. I'll try to watch out with my hand in here because this is not exactly cold. You know what? I know that top one is going to come out pretty easy, but I don't know if the bottom shackle is going to come out too easy. So I think I'm going to leave the top one put in, and I'm going to tap on it a little bit with a hammer to raise it up out of the bottom sleeve there. I just took a few little taps with a fairly small hammer here, and it come right out of the bottom. So I don't believe I'll have any problem at all with the top one. I just need to get the bolt the rest of the way out, and then we'll see what's up here. I don't know, that bottom knuckle didn't seem like it was that froze up, so I don't know. Alright, that was pretty easy. That one's not that bad. Oh, this second one, yeah, the second one is froze up. This one here is not bad either, but that middle one right there, don't want to, oh yeah, I don't want to move at all. Oh, well, it's all the way that direction. I don't feel that bad either. I'm going to try to lubricate it up anyway, then I'll put it back in. I will say this here is a whole lot better now. It wasn't bad. I didn't think it was bad at all, really. But it's a whole lot better. So I put it back together and I still have an issue. This steering linkage from the column on down is not my issue. I did more smacking on this than I did lubricating it, and like I had said in my other videos, you got to get these caps here and give them a good smack on every side. And so I did this side and I flipped it over and did this side, likewise on this one and this one, and you'll see after you do it, I mean a good healthy smack too. You'll see after you do it, they free up. It gives them a scooch more room in there, and it gives it a little space for the lubricant to get into. But I did it before I even lubricated it, and it freed it up pretty good. Then I lubricated it and smacked them again. So this is going to be good now. I'm just going to install it in reverse order. I've got to line this bolt up here with that bottom one down there, that bottom slot. Oh, that one slipped right in after I got it lined up right. I'm gonna get the bolt and get it started up in here. And if that linkage is all the way in and that bolt gets started, then you know you got it lined up right, because there's a cutout in it, in the linkage itself. Yeah, I'll just tighten the rest away with the ratchet. I gotta get the bottom bolt in. You want to make sure it's down all the way against that collar in the bottom, all the way down. See how it's sitting all the way down? I'm gonna try. Yeah, it ain't coming back up. So it's on there good. Now let's just tighten them all back up. Like I said, reverse order. And I'm going to torque them down to foot-pounds. All right. That one's in tight. Switch out my sockets. Oh, that's right, the top one, I got to turn it. So I can turn the wheel back with my nice dirty hands. Let me grab a rag here. That looks about right. No, I gotta go a tad more. All right, there we go. All right, nothing left but to wash my hands and test it out. Well, everything looks like it's out of the way. So I'm just gonna try it out before I put any of my tools up. Not that I'm gonna do any more work tonight anyway. You'll see that my check engine light is on. Wow, that does feel better. I think this made the most difference so far. And I even notice a different setting still. Let me take this thing for a drive. Set all these tools off to the side. You always want to put your tools back up. Don't do like I do. Don't just set them like, you know, on top of a cooler somewhere and just leave them set. Pretty excited now, if that solved the problem. Yeah, that's more like it right there. All right, well, I think we got that licked. Oh yeah. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. All right, well, thanks for watching. If you would please like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. So once again, Double Trouble Garage, and I hope this helps somebody.